Good morning, guys, and happy week 6. I think it's week 6. I'm not sure. I'm fried. It's freezing today. I'm gonna start the week with some cardio just because I have enough time to do my check-ins this afternoon. Cardio is still 3 times 15 minutes, and I'll just do as much as I can this morning, and then I'll head home for lunch. I'll also try to record today the updates and feedbacks I have from Liam, and yeah, that's it. Keen to smash the new week ahead, even though I don't really look like I'm keen to smash it. I'm just really cold right now. We're multitasking today. Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today is Tuesday. I'm usually giving you the updates and feedbacks on Mondays, but yesterday was hectic and I ended up working until really late on the laptop, so I had no time whatsoever to film that for you. So I'm just gonna do it now, but it's gonna be pretty quick because nothing has changed. Calories remain the same, steps remain the same, cardio remain the same as well. So just to remind you guys quickly, I am still on 1,294 calories, protein 155, carbs 113, fats 24, fibers between 15 and 30, and water 2.4 liters per day. Steps 22 to 24, cardio 3 times 50 minutes. Yesterday I did some cardio and I smashed 2 times 50 minutes, which means that I only have 1 session left for the week, so that's gonna be easy to finish. Steps wise, yesterday I really didn't do much, so that's going to be something I'll have to catch up on. Otherwise, if I leave it to the last minute, no chance I'll be able to finish my steps this week. And in regards to the feedback, I watched Liam's check-in this morning. He was extremely happy with the results, extremely happy with how last week went. So as I said to you guys in the previous vlog, I've lost on average 1.5 kg with a new low at 57.4, which, if I'm being honest with you guys, I was not expecting a drop that big last week. So we were both extremely happy with that. He was happy with the training performance, but he was not happy with my sleep. Once again, I averaged less than 7 hours, so that's definitely something that he wants me to fix, which I completely agree with. So for this week, the goal is for me to aim for 8 hours per night, which is going to be hard to achieve, not gonna lie, but that way, if I aim for 8, worst case, I'll have at least 7 hours and something, which is the bare minimum required for me to maintain my muscle mass and to have energy throughout the day, basically. So I did pretty well yesterday. I slept 7 hours and 45 minutes, which is a win, but I also really think that my body needs it because it's been now 2 days where I'm feeling extremely tired. I felt pretty good until Sunday, and Sunday when I woke up, I was that tired and I could not understand why, because on Sunday I slept in, so I slept for more than 8 hours, but then I jumped on the scale and I had a new low at 57.4, which could explain the reason why I was extremely tired. That was a huge drop. Then yesterday I woke up still extremely tired. I didn't train, I only did cardio, and then the rest of the day was fine energy wise because I spent the day on the laptop. I had a few PT sessions, but that was sweet. But this morning I woke up, I was still extremely tired. I did a couple of PT sessions and I headed to the gym, and that was the first session of the week. That was a quad focus session, and guys, that was such a tough one. I messaged Liam, said to him that that was probably the hardest session I've done since we've started the fat loss phase. I was not motivated to train at all. My energy was extremely low. My mood is so down that I'm feeling almost depressed, and all the weights felt so heavy. Guys, during the whole session, I wanted to cry, and I'm really surprised I didn't because my eyes were watery. That was such a struggle. I really did not enjoy that session, not even 1%. I was on airplane mode. I was just focusing on one set after the other, then one exercise after the other just to get it done. And then after the third exercise, I took my jumper off and I realized that I was very watery, way more watery than what I looked over the weekend, and body weight is jumping back up as well, 58.4. So my guess is that I'm 1 week out from my period, which could 100% explain the reason why I'm feeling like that since Sunday morning. Extremely fatigued, like exhausted, both mentally and physically. I have the worst mood swings. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling very snappy, on the edge. I really don't want to talk. I feel like I don't have energy to give to anyone. All the weights are feeling really heavy. I'm feeling extremely slow. Actually, by saying that, yesterday night I had to walk to the shops to get some groceries, and every single step was a struggle, and that's definitely not usual for me, because when I go on my evening walks I could walk for hours. It's usually not something that makes me tired, if that makes sense, but yesterday just walking to the shops and coming back was a struggle. I'm not hungry, I'm just craving energy. I feel like my body is craving energy, but the hunger itself is completely manageable. Just feel like I need to sleep more, I need to have naps throughout the day. Anyway, to me that looks like pre-period symptoms. That's why I'm definitely not stressed or anxious with the fact that body weight is going back up, because I've experienced that 3 or 4 weeks ago already, and I know that it is purely related to where I am in my cycle. Not gonna lie, the fat loss isn't helping. The calorie deficit is very aggressive, and the calorie deficit on top of me being a week before my cycle is making my life so much worse. That's for sure, I'm not denying this, but as I was telling you guys, I don't think that it's just the fat loss and the calorie deficit that are making me feel this way right now. I do think that it's a combination of the fat loss and my period about to kick in. So as I always say to my girls, this is just temporary. There's not much I can do. Sometimes being a female is very exciting, isn't it? So my main focus for this week will be to do my best. I will try to take one day at a time and focus on ticking the boxes: my nutrition, my steps, my training, my cardio, with a huge focus on my sleep, because if this week my sleep is not on point, it's going to make my life so much harder. That's about it. Now it is 10:45. I have a session at 11 a.m. and after that I'll have a shower, have lunch, and jump on the laptop for a few hours before my next PT session this afternoon. I don't think I'll do more filming today because I'm hooked. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Only 10k to go. On Wednesday, I woke up, did a few PT sessions, then went to the gym to do my upper body session. The session went well. I managed to progress everywhere, but I had to rush a little because I had to go back home for another PT session around lunchtime. Didn't do much filming on that day as I was extremely busy with work, and I just ended up spending the whole day working on the laptop. Similar than the day before, on Thursday I woke up, did a few PT sessions, then packed my brekkie to have on the go on my way to the gym. Good morning guys, and happy Thursday. I'm on my way to the gym. Today I'm training lower body and I'm going to record the session for you guys. I already shared the session that I'm usually doing on Thursdays last week. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna train posterior chain today, which is usually the session that I'm doing on Saturdays, just because the gym is always extremely busy on Saturdays and there's no way I can record content on a Saturday. That way you will get to watch a different session. Not gonna lie, this week I'm very tired. I'm not really motivated to train. I'm just in a mood to get in, get out, get it done. So I'll just do my best. Starting off the session with 2 sets of adduction with a rep range of 15 to 20. Exercise number 2, we have some barbell Romanian deadlift with a rep range of 6 to 8. And this one has a specific tempo. I have 2 seconds on the way down and 2 seconds pause at the bottom. Not gonna lie, RDLs are one of my all-time favorite exercise. I'm obsessed with these. Exercise number 3, we have some standing single leg curl. These ones have a specific tempo as well. 2 seconds on the way down and 1 second pause at the top. The rep range on that one is 8 to 12.
Whenever you have some unilateral exercises, make sure to always start with your weak side first and then match your performance with the strong side. And that's how you correct your muscle imbalances. Next exercise, we have some hip thrust. This variation is the beast dance one, and not gonna lie, I hate this variation. Probably because you have to perform the same amount of reps on both legs, which makes the set so much longer, but it is a killer for the glutes. My rep range here is 8 to 12, and I have 3 working sets here. I would choose the hip thrust machine over a regular barbell just because the setup is going to be much quicker and way less energy demanding as well. Exercise number 5, we have some glute focus kickbacks on the machine with rep range of 15 to 20, and I have 3 working sets here. If you struggle to feel your glutes on this machine, make sure to slow down the eccentric part and really focus on getting a nice stretch. And you can even add a 1 or 2 seconds pause at the bottom before kicking back to feel your glute even more and to avoid using any momentum. Finishing off the workout with some donkey calf raises, and this is also one of my favorite exercises because I love to train calves. My rep range here is 12 to 15 for working sets. Whenever you train calves, always remember to work with your full range of movement. You want to make sure that you're going all the way down, feeling a nice stretch, and that you're going to push all the way up through your toes. Remember guys, it is pointless to load an exercise if your range is getting shorter. And I finished my session with a little bit of cardio. If like me you're tracking your steps, always remember to remove your watch. And that was it.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. I just came back from the gym. It's already 1 p.m. so I'm about to cook my lunch. But before I do so, I wanted to let you know how this morning's session went. I was a little bit scared about how the session would go because I didn't sleep much last night. I slept around 6 hours because I went to bed really late. I ended up doing work super late. So I had no expectations in regards to this morning's session, but I ended up progressing everywhere. I actually got it done pretty quickly, and at the end of the session I still had energy and I still had time, so I finished my cardio. I just had 150 calories left to burn, so that was super quick. So far this week I'm feeling okay. It's definitely not an easy week. It's much harder than last week. As I said to you guys, I am really struggling with energy. Once again, I think that this is highly related to where I am in my cycle, but I'm still highly motivated to do my best and to tick all the boxes this week, because as I said to you in the previous vlog, Liam said that I would need either 1 or 2 more weeks of extremely low calories before we start reversing the calories back up, which means that I am giving my best in order to have my skin folds dropping. That way, when he does them on the weekend, there's more chances that he decides to bring my calories up. So I am doing my best. Once again, the mindset is still strong as, so even though I feel like shit, I'm definitely not gonna go over my calories or miss steps and cardio. It's just harder than usual, but doesn't mean that it's impossible. So the plan for today, nothing fancy. I have to spend the afternoon on the laptop to get some programs done, and I also have consults, and then tonight a big walk again to catch up on steps. I'll show you guys my lunch. You already know what I'm eating, but in case if you're new to the channel, you'll get to see what I am eating for lunch. So my lunch is 400 grams of pumpkin, 220 grams of basil, 100 grams of mushrooms, 200 grams of lettuce, and 10 grams of sweet chili sauce. My lunch is high in protein, low in fat, but it is high volume, which means that it is going to help me to stay full until my next meal. And as I often say to you, the reason why I'm having a lunch that is not high in calories is because I am saving calories for dinner time, just because this is one, helping me to sleep better, because there's no worse feeling than being hungry at night, and two, because it is something that I am looking forward to, and that's something that helps me to stay accountable to my diet. Now, it is something that works on me. It doesn't mean that it's gonna work on you. My advice would be try it for yourself, give it a go, and if it works for you, great. And if you feel like you need a bigger lunch, well, then you can just make a bigger lunch. Smashed a lot of steps, and lucky me, I'm heading home and it starts to rain. I'm losing my pants. Good morning guys, and happy Friday. It is 9 a.m. This morning I had a few PT sessions and I just got ready to go to the junction. I'm going to meet Bernie, my friend, who I'm gonna record some content with, and after that I do have a lot of shopping to do. I need to get some groceries, I need to go to the chemist to get some body wash, some moisturizer, because I do have pretty severe eczema, which means that I need to get good stuff that are not going to make my skin itchy. I also need to get a birthday gift for one of my clients. And then this afternoon I do have more PT sessions and a bunch of work to do on the laptop as well. I would like to do a bunch of programming because this weekend is going to be really busy. I'm onboarding a few people, so I really want to try to get some done today. Before I go, I'm gonna have my breakfast. Egg whites that I'm gonna have with a drizzle of sugar-free maple syrup. And I also wanted to show you the outfit for today. I keep having to move the camera because the light outside keeps changing. Whenever there's a cloud, my camera really struggles to focus. So I also wanted to let you know, guys, that I had a new low this morning at 57, which makes me really excited because, as you guys know, this week has been really tough. I felt like I was not making progress. My body weight went back up Monday, Tuesday, 58 point something. And I know that chances are that it's related to where I am in my cycle. But I'm not gonna lie, seeing that number this morning on the scale made me really happy and extra motivated to keep pushing. I do have my skin folds over the weekend, so I reckon we'll do them on Sunday. But fingers crossed they're good, and fingers crossed Liam is going to increase my calories. I am feeling leaner, shoulders starts to pop, abs are visible again. All right, time for brekkie now. I also forgot to mention, but I'm not training today. Today is a rest day. The only thing I need to get done is some steps, which I'm easily gonna get done because it is sunny today. The sun is shining, right? So I'm gonna walk to the junction, walk from shops to shops, walk back. So that's not gonna be too much of a struggle. And as I said to you, I do have a bunch of PT sessions today, which is going to bring my steps up for sure. And I'm also really proud because, guys, I went to bed yesterday around 9:30 p.m. I had 8 hours of sleep last night, so I'm feeling completely refreshed, super keen to smash the day ahead, even though I'm not training. Hey guys, and happy Saturday. I'm just on my way back from the gym. I did my quads focus session, so that's the one that I usually do on Thursdays, but I told you guys I had to swap them around to film you something different, and it was extremely tough. I don't know if it's because I'm not used to do hack squats on Saturdays, but Lord, that was extremely tough. And it doesn't look like, because it's sunny, but it's extremely cold here in Sydney because it's midwinter. So not only I was extremely tired because of the calorie deficit and my incoming period, but on top of that I was also extremely cold and I really struggled to warm up. I even started the session with some extra cardio, even though I already smashed all my cardio for the week. And even after half an hour on the treadmill, I was still cold, as it took me a very long time to finish the session. I needed a long time to rest. I struggled to get in the zone as well. Performance wise, I still managed to progress, but I'm not super happy of my form and my technique, especially on some exercises that I've filmed, where I can definitely see that I'm not controlling enough on the way down, not pausing enough at the bottom. Especially on the hack squat, it felt like I paused 2 seconds at the bottom, but when I watch my video, it is a little bit too short for my liking. So definitely have some things to work on for next week, but I'm just happy I got it done. Now I'm gonna go home, have lunch, have a shower, and jump on the laptop to smash some programming. I do have a lot of work on the laptop to get done, so that's the plan for today. Unsure if we'll do anything for date night tonight. We haven't planned anything yet, nothing fancy. As you guys know, my weekends are always extremely busy with work, especially with admin stuff, so we will smash that. Unsure if I'll do more filming today, so I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I did a few hours on the laptop and then I started to get very hungry, so I decided to go for a big walk to get outside of the house and to stay away from the temptation, and I really enjoyed it. I ate my snack while enjoying the view. Then I headed back home. For date night, we just watched a movie at home with a cute little candle to set the vibe, you know.
Good morning, beautiful people, and happy Sunday. I'm about to go to the gym. It's almost 9 a.m. Before I do so, I'm gonna pack my bag. Caffeine, of course. Protein bar that I'm gonna eat on my way to go there. I'm also going to pack some electrolytes to drink during my session. We just got that yesterday. This one is my favorite flavor. It is the green apple. I can't find the scoop. I hate when the scoop is not at the top. I'm just gonna use a different scoop. Double dose for Laurie. And I put the water later on at the gym, otherwise my bag's gonna be heavier to carry, and that allows me to stay hydrated during my session, which is the goal, because as you guys already know, I do not like the taste of water. This one tastes really yummy. The plans for today: I'm gonna train this morning, come back home, do some work on the laptop, and at some stage today we're also gonna do my skin folds just to know where they're at. I'm hopeful in regards to the fact that they're good, just because I had a new low this morning at 56.9. So normally they should be down, and based on the results of the skin folds, I'm gonna find out if I have to keep dieting on these extra low calories for 1 more week, or if we're gonna start the reverse diets tomorrow. It's Sunday night and I just finished my steps on the treadmill, so we're all done for the week. It's almost 7 p.m, so I am going to run upstairs, have a shower, prepare my dinner, and then we'll go to bed because tomorrow your girl has a huge day with new clients starting as well. I'll probably record another video tomorrow just to summarize how the week 6 went, because right now it is too late and I'm way too cooked to set up the camera to finish that vlog, so I'll do that tomorrow. Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today is Tuesday, but I just wanted to jump in to summarize how the week 6 of the mini cut went. So overall, the week went well. It was much harder than the previous week, not gonna lie. As I said to you guys, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be on my period anytime soon, hence the fact that last week was very exhausting. But considering how I felt, I think that I did pretty well and I had some pretty decent numbers as well, which I'm going to share with you. So I'm just using my tracker in order to give you some precise information, some numbers. Body weight wise, I lost 1.1 kg on average. I was 58.7 on average last week. And this week I was 57.6 with a new low this week at 56.9. We also did my skin folds on Sunday and we had drop, but it was not the drop that I was expecting. I lost 1.7 mils compared to the week before. I was 38.8 and this week I was 37.1. So just to remind you guys, the goal of this mini cut was for me to be between 30 and 35, which means that based on the skin folds, I'm not where we wanted me to be at yet. But the fact that I'm going to be on my period soon can have an impact on my skin folds, because throughout the whole week I've been feeling very watery, as if I can see less definition this week compared to the week before. Monday, Tuesday last week, body weight jumped back up 58.4, even though a couple of days before body weight was around 57. So personally, I know that when I am getting closer to my period, my body weight fluctuates a lot and I do hold on to more water as well. That's why I'm not too stressed or upset with the drop that I had, just because I think that it's still pretty decent, especially in 7 days. So obviously the goal was for me to be between 30 and 35. I am at 37. So you will find out, guys, in the next vlog if Liam has decided to keep my calories as they are or if he has started to bring my food up. Otherwise, to give you other numbers, I've been 100% compliant with my nutrition. I did not go over my calories and I reached my macros. The hunger was completely manageable. My motivation to train was extremely low. On average this week, I rated my motivation a 5 out of 10. Steps, I hit my goals. I managed to average 22,625 steps, so that's bang on. I smashed all my cardio. Sleep on average was 7.2 hours per night. So better than the previous weeks. There is some sort of improvement. Once again, it is something that I still need to keep working on to make it more consistent. Because just to give you an example, on Thursday I slept 6 hours. Energy was a struggle. I rated my energy for the week a 5 out of 10. And stress-wise, so 1 is I'm not stressed at all, 10 is extremely stressed. I rated a 9.7 out of 10 because that was a very stressful week for me. That's purely related to work, also some personal stuff going on as well. I'm not gonna go too much in depth with that topic, but hopefully the incoming week is going to be a little bit less stressful for me. That'd be great. And that's pretty much it. So I'll wrap up the vlog number 6 here. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Once again, thanks for the support, for the nice comments, for the messages. And if you do enjoy watching these vlogs, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week for the vlog number 7. Bye!